Yo, what's up, people? Um, just thought I would pop on and say hello. If anyone's up, talk a little bit about the Europa final. You might remember earlier on in the season, I did mention the Europa Conference League's like a special needs final. I stand by it, but I'm still really happy that we're in it. And now it's just about Prague. So I wonder how many people. There are like 4 or 5 of us here in Dallas that are really thinking about going. A few of them, I think, like a lot of people, they're just going to go regardless whether they can get a ticket. But I don't know. I just decided if I don't get a ticket, then I'm not going to make it. But I'm hoping. So if anyone's watching this and they're like, "Oh, I've got an extra ticket. Frank will buy it from me." Yeah, you're damn right, I will. So let me know if you have any tickets. But to the weekend, we play Leeds. Hey, Lawrence, good to see you. Larry, good to see you. Lawrence, class. Nice seeing you pop up on here. Just thought I would randomly pop online for a little while and say hello. But yeah, and wearing a West Ham hat for once, Bobby Moore. See, a funny story about this hat, which it just looks like you might hear this. You might be the only one that hears it. This actually was given to me by a former West Ham player. I used to work at Thaden Boys Cricket Club. I used to run the bar there. And a guy comes in once and look, I'm going to be honest, I had no idea who he was. He was with some people that I knew. And he's like, I used to play for West Ham. And so, embarrassing. I was probably 18, 19. So he goes into his car, gets this hat out, and it's Brian Deere. Really nice bloke. But yeah, he literally it's like, I've got something in my car for you. And then just gave me a Bobby Moore cap. So just a random little story that I don't think I've told before, but I have died and, done a lot since I started doing YouTube stuff. West Ham are going to get a nice little mention on a YouTube video tomorrow. We'll see. There's a representative. He still wants the flag. You said that from day one, from before the first Peach and Frankel show. You're always like, name your price. But I can't sell this. It would be a blank wall. And I am so like, I can't decorate. My Lanzini, the signed Lanzini jersey is still not hung up on a bloody wall. It's still leaning up against there. When was that goal against Tottenham? It's been years now. That's embarrassing, to be honest. The problem is I can't decide exactly where I want it. I wish I could like pick this camera up and take you. I guess I could go on my phone and do it, but that seems like too much work. But yeah, I wish I could show everyone like the house and say, okay, where does the Lanzini shirt go? No, because I know what these smart asses will say. They'll be like, oh, put it in the toilet. But I genuinely don't know where to put it. I guess I could sell you this and put the Lanzini jersey back here. That I could be talked into. But the thing is, I can't remember how much it cost, but I remember this frame costing a lot of money. And how the hell we ship something that is absolutely massive? Like that cost a shit ton. It won't cost a shit ton. Probably $150 maybe, just in shipping the thing. So I don't know. Don't know if it's worth it really. I have a feeling that you could, for the people that I'm talking to Lawrence here. He's wanted that flag for years, ever since I've come on here and done a show. He's always been after. What do you think then? Make me an offer. I mean, I'm almost definitely not going to sell it, But I tell you what, if you could miraculously produce a conference final ticket for me, then I'd give you this. But I think I'm probably more likely to be able to find one. I've got a couple of, what do they call them? Irons in the fire. So I've got some confidence that I'll get a ticket. Wow, I've just realized that could have sounded like such an arrogant prick thing to say. I didn't mean it like that. I just meant that I just hope that I can, just ask everyone I know. Why not? I don't often ask people for things. Like West Ham Clips obviously made me this brilliant badge. I'm friends with Dude Perfect. Yeah. It's the abuse that I get from the. I mean, is Clips the most subscribed? He's probably the most followed, than any other West Ham YouTube thing, right? Any ideas, people that are watching? Let's find out how many followers he has. Oh, yeah, actually, it's not that many. 51,000. I thought more. Yeah. Hey, Johnny. Love that. I know. It is a crime Peach couldn't see it, but it's another reason why I need to represent, really. It's another reason I got to go. Oh, that would be awesome. It would be awesome to just go there. People that get to that final. I hope there's people that go that can carry a little bit of Peach with him. Because he deserves to be there through us. I mean, here we go. 175. I told you it's going to cost about that to ship the bloody thing. If you want to come and get it, and hang my Lanzini jersey up, then I'll take 175. Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, Charlips. Sorry, I like to merge them together. Charlips. The final is in Prague, the Czech Republic, which is a long way from Dallas. Yes. The legend himself, Declan Reese. Deckers. You should get on here. Every now and then, I feel like it's time. We might try and have a special show over the weekend. Not been able to figure it out yet, but I was talking to that idiot Charlie Walsh, and maybe there might be a special guest or two. I don't know. Trying to convince some people. So if any of those people watch this back, because unlike me, I know that these guys watch YouTube. So if you do watch this waste of time back, first of all, that's 8.5 minutes you don't get back. Like, what were you thinking? It was just me. Why bother? Like, why would you have pressed play? You missed it. It was only worth it when it's live. All right, that is good. Oof. Well, I tell you, it might happen, Reese. It might happen. See, in a way, like I agree. So I get it. If I lived in England, if I lived in London, there's no doubt in my mind I'd already have my ticket. I'd already have my hotel. Like, I would be in Prague no matter what. But because I live in Dallas, it's a little bit more. It's a little bit more complicated because, not to bore everyone to death, but I haven't been back home since October, November of last year. And if I go to Prague, I've then got to work out if I can get home as well and make the trip work, because otherwise I won't be home again until Christmas. So it just feels like it's a bit of a dick move to fly all the way over to London and Prague and not spend some time with friends and family. So I just got to work out if I can make the trip work. So I get it. It will be amazing in Prague. Like, I've never been. I'd love to go. I really want to go. But like my gut feeling is just that it's probably the wrong thing to do. But like I said, if I get a ticket to the game, then I'm gonna go. That's the only convincing I need. But I made the decision. If I don't get a ticket, I'm not gonna go because it's my birthday as well. So it's Wednesday the 7th of June. Just how it happens to be my 39th birthday. So it'd be so cool to watch West Ham in a final on my birthday. But if not, I could just throw a big party, close the pub down, invite a bunch of people, and then celebrate my birthday at the West Ham pub. So there are my options. Kieran, hey, I'll post the link in the chat if any of you want to pop on and, you know, talk some shit for a little while. Sorry, it takes me a while. I can never remember how to do it. Hopefully we don't get any weirdos. Oh, there are a couple. Just hope the weirdos. If you're a weirdo, don't click on this link. If you're normal, like all the people in the chat here, then feel free to click on the link. And if you're still watching this, if you're not watching it live and you clicked on it, this is nearly 12 minutes you've wasted. Just press stop now. It's only cool if you're here live right now. If you're watching it on a playback, there's better things you could be doing. Go and play the new Zelda game. Go and listen to some music, anything. Don't watch this crap unless you're here with me right now, in which case, jump online as well. We'll have a bit of a laugh. I mean, look, Johnny, I maybe I will, but the thing, I know that how do I put this? I've had a few tonight. I won't regret it because if I make the decision not to go, I'll have that's like I'll be happy with my decision. I don't live life with regrets. I've thought about it and I've made a choice. And Deckers.
Can you actually hear me or not? Because I'm at work.
Yes, I can hear you, but shouldn't you be working at work? You're giving England a bad reputation to the Americans, Reese.
Well, I don't care. How are we doing anyway?
I'm doing great. Anyway, you'll get yourself to Prague, Reese?
Oh, no chance.
How many kidneys do you have?
2?
Do you have 2? You have 2 kidneys?
Yes.
You could probably get a ticket for one of those.
Or I could just rob a bank.
What did you just say?
Or I could rob a bank.
No, I've hung out with you. There's no chance you're robbing a bank. You don't have, there's a lot of, you've got to be very smart to rob a bank.
Yeah, and you know how not smart I am.
Precisely. I mean, even the grammar of that sentence was terrible. So you robbing a bank is not going to happen.
Hey, I've played a lot of Payday 2, all right?
Yeah, exactly. GTA. I mean...
Yeah, exactly. So I know what I'm doing, robbing banks.
That's my reaction right there.
I can't even see it because my phone's in my pocket.
Oh, it's Lawrence. Oh, you actually working with your phone in your pocket and just talking? What do you do?
That's what I'm picking.
You're
parcels off the conveyor.
For Amazon?
Yeah.
So are you allowed to like talk on hands-free and stuff like that while you're working?
Don't think so, but I don't care. What are they going to do, sack me?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah,
I'm one of their best employees. I'm one of their best employees. What are they going to do, sack me?
You're one of their best employees. You're picking things off of a fucking conveyor belt and you're talking on YouTube live. I'm an employer. I'm telling you now, if my employees are live on YouTube while I'm paying them to fucking work, oof.
I used to do it all the time with pigs, so don't I?
And that's why it's great. Look, we're joined with some class here. He come from a land down under.
Is that the prick? Is that the prick just doing it?
That was Kieran. Oh, hello,
Kieran.
Kieran's frozen in the coolest. If anyone can take a screenshot of this shit, do it.
Yeah,
right
someone
now.
take a screenshot, send it to me.
Oh no!
What button did you press?
Kieran,
Larry,
I don't know what just happened, but Kieran, I'm not joking. I hope someone took a picture because the screen froze and you were sat in the coolest, most badass fucking way that you could ever be sat. Mate, you're like this. Your hand is on your hat and you're like honestly, you look cool as fuck.
That'd make a change, wouldn't it?
How much have you had to drink?
Oh, I've had a couple, and I had some special candy.
Oh yeah, what some of the special candy did we have when you were back when you were over?
Si, senor.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is that you, Reese? Is it?
Yeah, I'm at work, mate. But
Oh, mate. Oh, yeah, skiving again. Yeah.
no, I'm actually doing work. But I'm
He's
still
literally Kieran. His phone's in his pocket. His phone's in his pocket, and he's pretending and he's working while he's live on YouTube.
Brilliant.
The same motherfucker who thinks he can rob a bank.
Oh, I can rob a bank. Wait.
I think Lawrence just tried to come on and it failed. So you're welcome to come back. I think it means no one's going to watch. We can all just hang. I'm only going to do this probably another 10 minutes. Then I might go up and play some Zelda.
That sounds like a plan. Then we'll do a proper show like tomorrow or Sunday or something.
Yeah. So
because I'm not working.
Here's the thing. So I've got 2 more days until I have to end the subscription. May 22nd is when it renews.
We'll do a show tomorrow then.
Would everything on there be lost, Adam, if it goes?
No, I don't think so. I'm told
no. The stuff that we've obviously all the live streams that previously on YouTube will still be there. So we're still going to have all the stuff with Peach on YouTube.
Yeah, I suppose it's worth renewing if you're going to use it. If you're not, it's no point.
No,
exactly. Because I mean, we haven't used it since Peach Night, have we? Really?
I mean, look, I've come on a few times. Because I paid the bill, and so I figured, and also it's nice. Lauren.
Yeah. It's a shame, really, because this is a good time for me, Adam. You know, that's why I've done a lot with Peach, because Peach would do me at this sort of time, middle of the day instead of middle of the night. You know, with the
exactly. And me being nocturnal and stuff, I was always awake.
Yeah, that's true, Reese. Yeah.
Oh,
and like Rebecca, she's nocturnal, isn't she? She's always about.
Rebecca, get on the stream. Get on the stream.
Bex, come on the stream. Come on,
Bex. Get your ass on this screen.
I want to jump on to see this. This is so remembrance of years.
Yeah, how you doing, Lawrence?
How you doing, Larry? You alright, mate?
It's good.
Good, mate.
You know what? I saw this when I saw that Frankel put this on. I was pumped. And you guys are family to me. This is such a good, refreshing thing. And we saw it Peach, but it's always good. So
Lawrence, it's still a shock to me. You know, when it pops up like random, you go, fuck. You know, I still got a bit of
you think you're still alive, don't you?
My first thought with Peachy, then I walk must be Adam. You know, and I go, it brings back memories, doesn't it?
Yeah, thank you.
I remember the time
Frankel. You did bring back memories tonight. You actually did, and I agree, Geezer. Sorry, Deck, but I thought the same thing, Geez. Man, good stuff.
Yeah, that's part of the fun of it. I mean, that's why it doesn't happen very often, because this is what Peach would have wanted, and even with the free one, I think we can still go. I can still randomly come online.
But I don't think we got all the. We'll have all the Peach's videos and all that like we used to have.
But you know what? It's not the end of the world, is it?
No, exactly.
It's more of a random, here are the random people that happen to be up, happen to be able to click the button, and now we just get to hang out for a little while, and talk some shit. Talk about how there's no chance we don't win on the 7th of June, right? We're going
to be European champions. Let's go.
Well, I can tell you what Peachy's bloody prediction was. It starts with a 5.
Yeah.
5. Hey, Geezer, exactly. It ends with a 5-1. 5-1. That was his magic number.
Rebecca
Or
said it
when-
still will all work. Less recording time. Oh, I'm in bed. Fucking freaky and sexy. What?
What?
That's what FFS stands for? Wow, I think she means OnlyFans. It's all at work. Yeah, she's at work. She's doing OnlyFans.
Well, fucking work. What, it is 3 o'clock in the morning? 3 o'clock in the morning, she's at work.
That's prime time on OnlyFans, Kieran.
Oh, is it? I didn't know. man.
Well,
I mean, 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm at work.
I haven't done it for ages.
Yeah, well, just so you know, you got to try. You got. She's West Ham Bex, but it's BE and then XXX.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
That's how you find her on OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Search it now. But yeah, how else? How do you think little Noah gets his cute little clothes? Okay,
we'll definitely have to do the show over the weekend.
Bex, I told you, don't refer to me as your god live on YouTube. Okay, don't do it. It's okay in private, but like this, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Sorry.
I generally have Mr. Banner and just carry around the bollocks at fucking 3 o'clock in the morning.
Frankel, I would like to talk to you offline, and I would say I would like to do, and I will contribute to keep this this line going past the. You said that they had this line going for like a year or something, so I like to contribute to keep it going. So just we can talk offline.
The good thing is, I've just seen Avers, I'll put this in, is that you don't lose anything. So all it is instead of it being a paid one, it goes to being free. We can still go live. We just might not have all the backgrounds in it and things like that.
Well, whatever it is, I
think there's like a watermark on it as well, but I think that's it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know all the facts because I'm ignorant to that process. But if I need to help continue this process, we need to do it because it's very important to me. So.
Apples, he don't bloody sleep either, does he?
See, that's what happens. He only comes out when you try to insult his wife.
Hang on. So Avers, so let me see. So he walks into the room. Oi, Frankel, stop harassing my wife. Puffs his chest out. Then all of a sudden, Becca gets terrified because, let's be honest, you can't imagine Tom actually puffing his chest out. And so then Rebecca's like, oh no, my husband. I need more lines to go on, please. Avers, Rebecca, can you give me some more lines so that I can try and be funny?
Get some content.
I think maybe they got angry and left. Let me see if I've got any angry messages on my phone. Sometimes they send me angry messages.
I'm surprised Charlie, hasn't shown up.
Yeah, it would be funny if Charlie showed up.
I'm messaging others right now. Come live.
Oh,
Message Charlie Clip.
Stop touching me. Oh Lord, that's kind of
See, okay, no. The reason she says that is because she's on my desk. This little goat, she's doing her impression of the goat. The goat does an impression of her.
Oh, goat! That brings back some memories.
Yeah, and then she does an impression. Yeah, so that's her saying, "There's the goat. Stop touching me there," because I like to touch the goat on the tail.
Franco, 225 above the screen ahead of you. But when she says touching this thing, it does make us think kind of crazy stuff.
Yeah, I mean, good. You're welcome. See, that's usually you have to go to the OnlyFans to get that, Lawrence. You got that one for free. You got that one for free.
I'm getting ready to walk down my street where it's really dark. So it'll either be because you've done it before, which I like.
Peach on the streets.
And Peach on the streets.
Went out on the street.
We're going to get Larry in an alley.
No. Unfortunately, my house where I live at is kind of it'll be a dead zone. It won't be as good. I loved when you did that, and when Peach did it was classic.
Yeah, do you remember when we went live in the streets? Right, cool.
Yeah.
That was
I remember.
that was cool.
I tell you when you were in Reese, when you were at
What
at
game
the
was it,
house.
Reese?
Yeah, what
The Leicester game.
was that?
Oh,
Was
okay.
it the Leicester game?
Yeah, it was the
you were at
Leicester game just
Franco's?
before
Did we
Yeah, it was the
lose
Leicester game.
1-0? Because I can't remember.
1 or 2-0.
What was the
No, we
one when
lost.
you were Franco when
Yeah.
you were at his parents' house? You kept walking down and losing contact, coming back.
Oh yeah, that was the Leicester game. Yeah,
That was
Just before-
classic,
just-
dude.
just
That
before
was
the World Cup break.
That was a good stream there, dude. That was a good stream.
Yeah, because we just surprised everyone. Like just like appeared in the back of Frank's camera.
Yeah,
That
Yeah.
was amazing.
that was a good
Oh.
one. That was good.
That's the one that I wish Peach could have seen. If we'd have surprised Peach with that, he
Oh, he would have lost
crazy.
his mind.
But through that
I mean, it's-
process, we thought.
I mean, it's not overly long until the anniversary, is it?
Well, you guys did that because of him. During it, I watched. I actually watched it before again because it was really special, and it was like because that's what Peach does. He goes down the street and who knows what he's going to do. Who knows what he's going to do? So
Yeah, and then you had Frankel pushing me on the swing, didn't we?
Yeah.
that's good.
Did we?
Kinda,
I don't even remember
Yeah,
that.
we were very, very drunk.
Oh,
I remember you pushed
I-
me on
Hang
the
on.
swings and
Hang on. Are you kidding me? Because I've got zero recollection of pushing you on a swing. It sounds very
sure.
like. Is this some sort of a fairground joke that's coming? Yeah.
I think that's what we come up with because of the fairground joke.
Okay. Because I'm like, did you drug me and make me push you on a swing?
you
No,
made
I
him make.
think you said. I think we were just thinking about it. You said, "Oh, it should be like a fairground."
To be honest, that's the sort of thing I would do. All right, Adam touches kids, and then his husband, and then his wife says, "All right, I love you all. I need to sleep. My child is a demon. He isn't. He is the best. Okay. Also, Adam, he might be yours.
Oh, crikey.
Adam,
you got to have sex for that.
playground on the way. Classic.
Just as well this is running out random, and I'd be fucking took off the air anyway.
Exactly.
I have missed doing this though. I have missed doing this.
Did you where did you watch the game, Adam?
Here in a pub in like the West Ham pub. So
I had a West Ham pub to go. Right.
there were probably about 20 of us in there, and actually, so one of the boys who's like is now one of the main lads who goes, and he's going to Prague for sure. So his name's Indy. He works for American Airlines, and he's Indian. So he's brown. There's this old timer. There's an old timer that comes in the pub. Got to be in his late 70s, early 80s, like old fella.
Yeah.
And you can just tell he's just can't help how racist he is. When Indy says something to him, it's like, "How's it going?" He literally just ignores him. And then
Right.
you should have seen it because they stream the games here. Indy turned off the TV that this fella was watching to try and make it catch up with the other one.
Oh shit!
The look the guy gave him, honestly.
Oh,
I've never read a look in someone's eye that looked like he was thinking oh, I left London to get rid of you sort of people, and now you've followed me here as well. You almost feel like he's saying that. It is mad, but everyone else was lovely. It's a very inclusive bunch of people.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen your Snapchat stories when you've been there. It looks like a fucking bar of laughs.
There are actually a couple of my FC Dallas boys were there as well, actually, cheering them on.
Oh yeah, well, Dude Perfect there, your friends.
No, they were out of town.
Oh.
But, all right, you mentioned it, so I'm going to say
Oh,
this.
fucking here we go. Name drop Dude Perfect again.
I'm going to say, if you don't know who they are, tomorrow a video comes out. Maybe you'll see West Ham represented in the video.
I know.
What, on Dude Perfect?
I've already had that information.
I didn't think I'd be on this again before it came out. So to give the sneak preview. So
Was that on Dude Perfect, is it?
Yeah. So everyone subscribe to Do Perfect because they really
Here we go. Bloody name dropping in again.
really need subscribers. They
Right.
really struggle for money.
They really need subscribers. They've got like 100 million subscribers or something.
I see that. They kicked off at 4. I was up at 4 in the morning, Adam. It kicked off at 5 in the morning for me. Right, so I was up at 4 o'clock, and I suppose for you there was a bloody good time, wasn't it, in America?
2 o'clock.
Would have been a good time, huh?
Yeah, 2 o'clock.
Lucas.
Come on, Lucas.
Lucas, come on.
Come on down, Lucas. Come on down. Oh, what a hero.
Yeah, but I tell you what, it was at the end of it, it was hard to celebrate. I was absolutely numb. I was numb. It was such a hard watch, wasn't it? It was so hard to get through.
The first leg.
I was sat there watching Charlie Walsh's ball along, as you call it, Frankel.
Of course you were. Of course you were. I don't want to watch the game. I want to watch Charlie Walsh. You weirdo.
Well, I didn't watch it. My laptop's playing up, so I couldn't watch it on my laptop. So.
And I want to say one thing, Karen. Isn't it West Ham way? It's like struggling to get stuff. We always have to. We got that, but it's a hurtful thing to get to the final finish.
We're always like, we've got to make it hard. We can never do it easy. We can never do it easy. And, this was stressful for 90 minutes. It was stressful, and by the time when Pablo put that in, the biggest relief just came into my body. And by that stage, I was done. I had nothing left. I've been up since 4 in the morning and watching all that. And oh my God, thank God for that. It was so hard. I was numb. But delighted. We're in a final, and Fiorentina. That'd be our hardest task, wouldn't it, Fiorentina? And if you want to win a cup, you got to beat them.
Yeah.
I totally
Simple as that.
Yep.
Simple as that, mate. When I was lucky enough, because I'm of that generation, I was lucky enough to be at that 1980 Cup final. And we were second division, remember? Arsenal were in a European final a couple of weeks after that final. We were the biggest underdogs in the world. So, I mean, there's a lot of people, all the pundits had never thought West Ham could win it. But we did. We did. So, every chance we can win this one. We just got to play a little bit better than that. A little bit more offensive than that. I knew this game was going to go the way it was, and I think it was the right tactic. Just hold them out. You're leading 1-0. Hold them out, and try and nick a goal. It worked in the end. It just took a lot longer to nick that goal than I wanted, you know. But
you had all them Alkmaar fans attacking the players' families and shit. I was like, what the fuck?
How about Nosey? Did you see Nosey up there?
What a legend!
What a legend! He's another one of my era. I'm 62. He's 58, and there was nothing getting past him, was there?
No.
Thou shall not pass.
He took them all on, didn't he?
He had the hammer against them guys. He was like, you saw it fizz out. He was kicking some ass.
Legend, that boy is gonna be. He's gonna be Bill Gardner status out of this.
He already is.
It's true.
He already is.
He already is.
He's already gone down as a legend.
Have you seen?
Absolutely.
Players were tagging him and thanking him. Like Areola tagged him and like literally posted a picture of him saying thank you for helping my family. Like
wow.
The guy will never pay for a West Ham ticket again.
I totally agree.
I think Scamacca posted something about it on his story as well.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I thought the best one in all that little fracas was Paqueta. He didn't even have family up there. He was going bonkers trying to get out. You seen the video of him shrugging off the steward and steaming in them? That was Paqueta. He didn't even have family up there. Fucking brilliant. Go, son. He's a legend. He's a legend.
That old man, he makes him West Ham legend, doesn't it?
No,
Fucking God, mate. He's a legend for me now.
I was going to say,
we were
they were sat behind Tilo Kerr's girlfriend, weren't they? When it all started kicking off. I think I saw that they were sat behind Tilo's missus or something, weren't they?
I don't know.
But I just see Paqueta going absolutely berserk. Getting into it. Good lad, mate. What a boy.
Yeah, you gotta love it.
Yeah.
What a great week. Great week, boys. Great week.
So what time is the final for you?
I think it'd probably be 8 o'clock for us, I think it probably will be.
Kieran?
Yeah, that'll be... I'm 9 hours in France, so that'll probably be a 5 in the morning again for me. 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock in the morning. Be one or the other.
Yeah.
So, you guys will have a decent time again, though, won't you?
Well,
It's how it works sometimes.
I think I'm gonna be at the game.
Oh, look at this guy! Yeah.
I think I'm gonna be.
Yeah,
there.
but you can't just fly past the UK and go to Prague and then not come and see us lot.
I'll give you $150 for the flag, and I'll help you pay for transportation. How's that?
If you've got a private jet, you can I'd take a cheeky little free PJ. I do quite enjoy that mode of transport, if the truth be told. I will say it's the best way to travel. If you got
a private jet, you can come pick me up.
Well, no, I don't have one, but I have friends that have allowed me to fly in theirs.
Well, tell you what you do. You got to go to your famous friends. Do perfect.
Frankel always says
like,
that someone else's has this for him. We've seen him in the big ass house in England with deck there, and now he's like, "Oh, I can't fly there, but give me a ticket, I'll get there." I think, all respect,
I think Frankel's minted.
I think he's got more change in his pocket than he talks about.
No, I mean,
but
I'll show you.
When me and Frankel were together, we were at his parents' house. I was his parents' house.
But listen, what I will say, I don't have as much. I'm very generous with what I've got. I don't have as much as people might think, but I don't hold on to what I have. You can't take it with you. I'm comfortable. I'm never going to be a millionaire, but like I enjoy, like I love like sharing shit with my friends, and so like I'll pay for things and.
Send me something then. I'll tell you what, you want to share? Send me that shirt that you haven't hung up yet. I bet you still haven't hung it up, have you?
No, it's right there.
In the corner there.
Do you want to see it again? Do you want to see it?
You've had it 2 years. Geezer, you've had it 2 years. It's still sitting there, isn't it? One of my favourite moments of West Ham history is that Lanzini goal. And he's got the shirt sitting in the corner somewhere.
Is it the one from the goal against Tottenham?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the Lanzini shirt from that. There it is. And he still hasn't hung it up.
He's got the shirt from that goal. Yeah, he still hasn't hung it up.
Signed as well there, you know.
Brilliant. And it is, honestly, Adam, that... I went to the FA Cup final and I've been to lots of West Ham fantastic results. That moment is up there with all of them. It's up there with all of them.
That Lanzini goal against Spurs, like, live rent free.
Is that the 3-3 one when he hit it and we tied up?
Yeah. That absolute belter in the 90th minute, yeah.
Oh, that's
But honestly,
I celebrated that like winning the FA Cup final. It was fantastic.
It was like the best goal I've ever seen as well. Which made it better.
And then coming back like that was even icing on the cake.
It was amazing. And honestly, when that goal went in, I don't own anything that I paid. I think I paid about £1,500 for that. And I've never spent that sort of money on anything that wasn't a car in my life. But like you said, Kieran, it's a moment like I remember being in the pub, jumping for joy, and I remember thinking, like, you know what? I will remember this for the rest of my life.
I know.
And for
that's what, just you know, I was just trying to enhance that. I've seen a lot of great moments, you know, for West Ham, like the FA Cup final, the semi-final replay before that, when Frank Lampard scored at it, I was there, and all there were massive moments in West Ham's history. That is up there. It was an iconic moment for West Ham. Yeah. It was so brilliant with all their. Even when they brought Bale on, that made it even better. He was going to save them. He was going to sort it out. And he missed his chance. Everything led up to that one amazing moment. And I loved it.
It's the fact of how much of a belt of the goal was as well, I think.
Yeah. First
What
time.
Oh, apparently had like a 1% chance of going in or something, didn't it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
The chances of that going in were so low. Even old Bonner pushing the geezer out the way, barging him out the way so he could have the shot. The referee ducking so he didn't take his head off. Everything about that moment, man, was fantastic. Everything.
Clips' goggle box on it. Clips' goggle box video on it. I watch that all the time. It's fucking brilliant.
Oh, it's so good.
I even now
just get broken.
Tell you what, Reese, I sometimes, you know, watch the goggle box thing of that they did, that clip stuff. I often go back and watch that to remind me of that moment because it's so brilliant.
You see Tom running around with his shirt off, and then you got all the Spurs fans just heartbroken.
Yes. Oh, what a moment. Hey, I love the hat. Amazing. Yeah, but you wonder, do you know, it crosses my mind, Kieran, though, because of that. You know, the club, obviously, the way Sullivan and that, they only they care about money, and they're like, we can get £1,500 for that. You wonder if in 10 years' time, they don't contact me asking about that shirt. Because I feel like it is a piece of like modern West Ham history.
No, that's not much different to having Billy Bonds' shirt from the FA Cup final. You know, not quite as, but it's an iconic moment.
Yeah,
and it's a one that, like you said, no West Ham fan who saw that will ever forget that moment. Yeah. We forget a lot about what West Ham do, don't we? Very quickly, thank God. But not that. That's up there.
And so I seriously think that I love that. That's quality. All the badges. But like,
I like them all the badges.
For me, I think at £1,500, and the only reason I spent the money as well, when COVID hit, I decided to buy stocks and shares. I'd never done it before. I didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, you know what, everything's going to go up. And so I made like 8,000. And so I took some of that money out to buy the shirt. And I'm like,
I think it's a great investment. Whether you ever sell it is another thing. But I mean, I doubt if you'll ever hang it up. That's for sure.
No, I will.
You said that 2 years ago when I asked you.
The problem is one, I can't do it. I'm incompetent. I just can't hang it. But the main thing is, I can't decide where I want to put it.
I'm a chippy. Fly me over there. I'll fucking sort it for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay. I tell you though, if I'm flying you over, I'm going to make you a long fucking list of
jobs. Give me a list. You look after me for 2 weeks. I'll do whatever you've got.
All right. What is your level of expertise? What can you do? Because this is a serious conversation.
I'm a City and Guilds carpenter that's been in the game for 50 years. With lots of other. I've been a supervisor, I've been a leading hand, I've been a foreman, I've been everything. So you please yourself.
How about things like, let's just say I bought this house off of a lady who died, who was in her like 50s. And let's just say that my bedroom has a massive chandelier in the middle of it.
And a mirror above.
Would it be something that would be in your... would you be competent enough to take down a chandelier and put one of those fucking fans in that everyone else has?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well, look, you'd need an electrician to connect it. That's all.
Oh, what the fuck? Is that some union bullshit? Oh, but
Yeah,
I want union.
No, if you connect, if I connect anything electrical for you and your house burns down, they'll want to make sure it's certified, the new stuff you put in. And when they find out it isn't, your insurance is void.
Who's gonna know?
So that's why I wouldn't put it in. I could put it in for you, yeah, but you wouldn't. I'd fix it and let the electrician connect it. I could disconnect it for you, the chandelier.
No. How will they find out?
If your house burns down and it's anything to do with that, you're fucked.
I'm nervous about your expertise because you're telling me that you can't do it because you might burn my house down.
Yeah, I said I'm a carpenter, not an electrician. It's a difference.
All right.
I mean, I don't like doing electrical stuff in my own house. I do a couple of little bits, but I don't like doing it if it's anything a little bit technical that could be an issue. So.
Lucas, if you are here, are you going to Prague? For sure. Are you going?
Prague would be a good visit, and no one's going to get a ticket, is there? There's hardly any tickets.
There's only 95,000, isn't there?
Yeah, it's only 20,000 seater, isn't it?
They'll go to do a watch along close to the pitch. That's what. Yeah.
I'll be up here 5 o'clock in the morning.
I'll be here hopefully.
Prague is a fun city unless there's any dramas out there.
Yeah.
I'm hoping there isn't any dramas of Fiorentina supporters, but then you've got Prague have a couple of teams there that are got sort of ultra type people. I just hope they don't see it as an opportunity to cause any.
But the good thing is because of Souček and Soufal, the
to be on our side
are a West Ham fan.
Yeah. We have got some checks on the team.
Hey, guys, were you surprised by the tax they did on the family like that? Were you caught off guard a bit? What do you guys think?
I think it's a bit of retaliation, really, to what happened at the London Stadium. I think that's what it came from, because the story was released that the club put the friends and family of the AZ players in the homestand, and they weren't really told, like, don't celebrate. They went 1-0 up. They celebrate, and then the home fans, obviously, there was a bit of trouble. They got escorted out. And so they tried to, like, dumb it down a bit, but my guess is that the players, because that came out, I think that's why that happened.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I heard about it. I haven't seen anything about it, though. I did hear something like that happen, but I haven't seen anything, so it's hard to... But the trouble is, that doesn't justify the stewards or the police having it covered at this stadium. It makes it even more
totally agree, Geezer. Totally agree.
And they didn't.
Yeah. I agree.
And if people did do that to them, then they'd fucking have a good look at themselves. Wankers.
Yeah. Lucas, if you don't mind, to us, if you've got what's the most you'd pay for a ticket? I would pay pretty much anything, I think. But I'm hoping that I'm going to get very lucky and be able to get a ticket not that expensively. Who is that that's like rumbling away? Wait.
I don't know, but I'm going to head off anyway.
No, if it's him or not, it could be me because the wind's blowing a little bit here.
I don't know, well, I'm going to head off anyway and I'll be...
Oh, you've been fired? You've been fired?
Yeah.
I told you not to be live on YouTube.
Yeah, try and do something. Yeah, do something. It's about you.
See, Reese.
Yeah, well, I'll drop you a text later, yeah? And we'll sort out.
No, don't bother, mate. Don't bother.
Yeah, all right. I'll see you guys later. All right.
See you, mate.
Bye. Oh, what a legend.
No, it's not Chelsea.
I mean, Lucas, I think what you need is a miracle. You need anyone that you've ever met that might have a way to a ticket. It's time to send them a text. Give them a call. Be unashamed. Be like, hey, is there any chance you can do this for me?
I don't think you're going to get a ticket to the game. No, I can't see that happening, to be honest.
Well, how does this? So here was a big surprise this morning. I get a text message this morning from a friend of mine. You know, every now and then I went to university with him. So like nearly 20 years ago, played football with him. Nice guy. He texted me this morning, Europa Conference League final in Prague. So I said, no, I need to get a ticket. I'm going to be making some calls today. And he said, I live in Prague, but I'm away that night and coming back the weekend. So I was like, do you have any hookups for a ticket? And he said, I'll check and see if I know anyone at Slavia who has access to tickets. Then he said, I've just asked. And if you're staying, he's like, his football team he plays for is playing in a tournament at the San Siro in Italy. So he's not going to be there. So he then just said he'll see what his friend says. 2 of his friends work for Slavia Prague.
Wow.
Then he texts me back saying, how many tickets do you need? My friends are asking. I was in a meeting. So an hour later, I messaged him back saying, the more the better. If I can get 2, I'll pay whatever it is. If they can get 3 or 4, then I'll be over the moon. But I haven't heard anything back. So that makes me seem a little bit hopeful because obviously Slavia Prague are going to have some tickets.
You'd think so, yeah.
And why the fuck do they want to go to the final?
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Why do they give a shit? Slavia Prague play in the Europa League and the Champions League.
No, that's a good backdoor way to come in with knowing someone at Slavia Prague. That's you got a hell of a chance. Right, hell of a chance.
Lucas.
And how much are the flights? What do the flights cost for you, Adam, to get there?
Well,
couple of grand?
I don't know. So now I'm going to sound like a proper arsehole, but you know what? I don't care. So I own a company and I put all my flights up, like it comes off the profit of my company. So it's tax deductible. So I always
so in other words, he has a profit and loss margin, but he puts that as expense to his company.
Exactly. So I fly business whenever I go home usually. So it's usually like a good 5,000 to get
right.
But one of my friends who works for American Airlines, he said to me after the semi-final, he's like, Adam, if you fly standby, I'll sort it out. So
sweet.
But here's the thing, I'm also the last time I flew economy standby.
That's what I was going to say. The same thing. He cannot go back and he's being like first class, business class. They call
business class. The thing is, the last time I flew that in economy, Kieran, I got sat inside a big fat Muslim lady.
Oh
no! And it was the worst experience of my life.
Yeah, I know.
The first thing, I sit down, I slip inside of her, and she doesn't speak English, but she tugs my shirt. I'm not making this up. I promise you this happens. She passes me the seatbelt and motions that she can't get it over her fat belly. It won't fit. Now, at this point, I didn't know they had invented seatbelt extenders. No one had told me. I wasn't fat enough to have found that out. Yeah. I could have asked for a seatbelt extender. I didn't know. I just grabbed the seatbelt, plunged my fist inside to her a little bit further, and flipped it in.
Okay, I want 1 second from me.
Questions?
And I want feedback from if there's people in the chat. Geezer, this guy he's not comfortable if he's not in first class. They call it now business class because I know this. So he is saying that he's not happy being with the regular people.
No, not
Yes.
not the regular people.
Dude,
I'm
I
happy
know.
dealing with the regular
What,
space.
what he's starting to say, like he's trying to say it nicely, and this is something I've been going on about 10 years ago. Nothing new. 10 years ago, I will not fly next to a fat fucker. Right, as simple as that. I don't like them next to me. This is what it is. I have been caught. I tell you what, when I left London once for Australia, I had a load of gear. I was overweight in my bags, right? And I went up to the thing and I put in, she went, oh, you'll have to pay another £100 on the weight of your luggage. And I looked around me and this fucker that was 22 stone behind me, I says, is he paying any fucking extra? Have you fucking, he's eating a fucking hamburger as we speak. Is he paying any extra? I bet he fucking isn't. And I fucking try to I've been going on about this, honestly, for 10 years. Saying, when you get weighed, your luggage, you and the luggage should be weighed. And if you're overweight, then pay. Not just your luggage. Get the fucker. I always get an aisle seat when I'm in economy. Always get an aisle seat so I can at least fucking lean over at the thing if I do get a big fucker next to me. But I'm not. No. I reckon. You get an obese guy that's fucking 20 odd stone or a woman, mate. They should buy 2 fucking seats because that's what they take. I don't give a fuck what these fatties, what this political correctness is anymore. I couldn't give a fuck. You fat fuckers. You're making a geezer uncomfortable next to you. It's fucking wrong. Get fat fucker seats in, right? You know, or
we're just going to pause the volume on this broadcast just to apologise for the language. If you are a child watching this, such as Jacob Cox from West Ham Unofficial, please stop because this hilarious rant will continue in part 2. Part 2 is that fat fucker sat on my hand. Kieran.
Yeah, anyway, just my point of view. Didn't mean to upset anyone. But that's the truth, isn't it? I've flown a lot. Like you, Ad. I have flown quite a lot. I've been to Australia and England back, 20 times. You cannot have a massive obese person next to you without being uncomfortable all the flight. Now, I'm talking about my flights are 12 hours and fucking 13 hours.
I have a question, though, Kieran. It's an honest question. Do they at least share their snacks?
No, they're trying to nick mine.
They don't even share their pies. They ate all the pies. They ate all the pies. Those fat bastards. They ate all the pies.
See, that's the worst part. That's the worst part of it when dinner time comes, when the food delivered, because then the fucking elbows are out here fucking hit you in the chin.
Oh, I hate that shit. That's why Frankel goes first class all the time.
Kieran was chinned by a fat bird.
No, it should be addressed though, Geezer. Paul said it. Should be addressed. Right, we get punished for being thin.
They do
We
it.
have a bit of baby luggage, get charged for it, and I get charged nothing.
Hey, they do it on the roller coasters. They don't let him on the roller coasters anymore, Kieran. You'll be pleased.
That's a start.
Yeah. If it doesn't clip shut, sorry, fatso, out you go.
Do you know? I'd imagine it's stopped now because they've probably made it illegal in America. But I did see on one of them air programs about 6 years ago, where the airline, in America, you queue up and just buy your ticket, do you? Not getting on a bus, just buy it there. They're queuing up, and they had a person, when they saw one of these huge fuckers, that would come out around the counter and go up to them and tell them, forget what airline it was, but they say to them, you'll have to be buying 2 seats today, sir.
Well, if they have a certain extent of how...
And I'd imagine they're not allowed to do that now, but they were doing it then. I went, thank fuck for that. Bad time.
No, geezer, they're supposed to. If they're extending above that, they're supposed to buy 2 tickets. It's real in the USA. But now if it's adhered to, that's the question. That's a problem.
I'm getting a drink. I'll be right back. Entertain everybody. So Kieran, how about how do you feel? Let me think. How do you feel about fat people at restaurants?
Oh, what?
Fat people.
No, I couldn't give a fuck. See, Lucas, he's a big lad, but he's not fucking 60 fucking stone that you get sitting next to you at time. I don't care to take up. Lucas, do you take a seat and a half up on an airplane?
Why is Lucas not coming on?
Because that's what I've had before. People have taken up a seat and a half, and you've got to sit next to that. Not comfortable.
Well, can I ask, when you say a seat and a half,
no, you cannot
does it count? Does it count a quarter on one side and a quarter on
Quarter
the other?
each.
Fuck no.
You better ask the geezer in the window seat.
Know what I say? The guy in the middle gets a little bit of reserve. So, because they're stuck. So, I will not put my armchair on it. That's the rule.
I heard this on Smartless, I love in my favorite podcast, Smartless. I had no idea that there was a thing called plane etiquette. The etiquette is if you're in the middle chair, you get both of the armrests. If you're in the window chair, you get the window to rest on.
Yeah,
and if you get the aisle, you can spread out into the aisle. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that.
And then if you're in first class, you give them this. I get whatever I want.
You're right. I get in the pod. Here's what I do. I get into the lounge. I eat a ton of gummies. I get on the plane, and I'm like, come on, take off. I go horizontal. They're like, sir, would you like any food? Fuck off. No, I don't want any food. Let me go to sleep. And then I KO myself. Bed.
See? Yeah. Now we see where Frankel's at. High level pod. Pod in the middle.
All right.
Middle.
I need a drink.
Pod.
Middle
and pod. Middle and pod.
I always pick the aisle seat anyway. When I always pre-book my aisle seat, regardless. I've never. Been a long time since I had an issue. Long time. Yeah. And like I said, I'm not talking about Lucas being a big guys. I'm talking about ridiculously obese people. And
I totally agree.
There's no rules against it. In if I get on a Qantas flight here, there's no rules to say that they can't sit in the middle and just make the other two people really uncomfortable.
No,
I think they should. I'll make special seats.
No, you're totally correct, Geezer. Because it's the same. It happens all the time. This week I just got back from California, and it was like I had one person, and I'm all about just respect what you have. You know, if I can see that you care about but people that don't respect these every other spacing, that's what irritates me a lot.
Yeah, it is what it is. But like I say, the luggage one used to do my head in. To be charged for that luggage, and there's nothing of me. Yeah. They want to do that because it's all about weight ratio to your fuel. The amount of fuel you use up is about your weight ratio on the plane. So if that's the case, then weigh everybody with their suitcase.
No, you're right.
That gives you a true weight ratio, doesn't it?
Yep. They look at that.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to Prague. That won't be happening.
No, I didn't think you were. How's the weather over there now? Yeah, weather good? Now it's coming winter, right?
What's that, mate? It's winter.
Yeah.
It was 6 degrees this morning here, Lawrence.
Yeah.
Give you a weather update. I'll do a random. Give you a weather update. It was 6 degrees this morning, quite chilly, but beautiful. Beautiful day now, though. It's beautiful. It'll be about 18 degrees today, so a lovely sunny day, not a cloud in the sky. But it was a bit chilly this morning.
I love hearing the weather report.
Of course we do. We always like to hear the weather from Kieran.
Yes.
That's perfect. You know what I wanted to do? I thought we should do this because there won't be many other times to do it. So where are all of those stupid little things that we can
Oh, yeah. Yeah, can we flash a couple up just to give us a couple of memories?
Let's do some. Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Frankel and Peach Show, because Peach can't get here on time, and I told him, if he can't get here on time, then I'm done. I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Much love, Peach. Thank you.
Let's go.
I love it.
All right.
Brilliant.
I want one more time because I feel I just kind of want to video this for myself, just to put on my thing of the video being here. So live on West Ham Random for one of the last times potentially, just in memory of Peach. Here we go. Welcome to probably the last ever episode of the Frankel and Peach Show, because Peach can't get here on time, and I told him, if he can't get here on time, then I'm done. I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works. Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Son, I ain't got time for this. This isn't how it works.
Amazing.
Awesome.
Love it.
Awesome.
That was class.
That's good.
Oh, love that. Ain't got time for this. Ain't got time for this.
Yeah.
Weather's been great. Look, I'll never forget sending Peach that Russell Brand video. All right, let me see.
Do you remember the date of his anniversary, Adam?
No.
No, I don't. But it's got to be coming up, isn't it?
Yeah. All right, here we go. For you, it's a special hits show.
I want these guys don't even know what I'm talking about. Yo, Bryce or Henderson? Bryce or Henderson? Name me one name. Yo, you guys are whack. Straight up. There you go. Don't tell me Rice or Henderson. Yo, they could eat some bird crack, dog. Straight up.
This, and then go on Twitter.
Like 5 of them. All they have to say was Rice or Henderson.
Was it 3-3-3-30?
Now we find out why Pete.
I had my wife's readers on during that conversation.
I mean, hey Lawrence, you're forever famous for this channel because you were there that night. Like that is a legendary shot right there.
Yeah, it was special.
You want me to put one of your ones on, Kieran?
Yeah. I'll tell you what I did love. When we done the tribute show, or you did it, Adam, you hosted that, straight after. And when AFA's put up that one me and Peach did when they told us they were pregnant for the first time. I know you wouldn't have that, but AFA's got it, and it, one of AFA's favourite clips, and that was lovely for me for him to have that up there as that. That was it was a special moment, and we were having a good laugh with it, and for them to that was the first time they, apart from their inner circle, that let anyone know that was the case, that Bex was pregnant. And to put that video we done with them and telling us at the time, we felt very special and quite honoured at the time, and that was a wonderful moment, because we'd just beaten Chelsea, so we were pretty happy at the time as well. And then to get the news of the Bex and Apples being pregnant, because Peach loved it, he was over the moon with the news, really, that was a nice moment.
God.
Yeah, that really was
crazy. There's just so many of those moments, just so many random moments.
Yeah, it was, man. Some great moments. Some drive you mad moments as well.
Oh yeah,
it drives you insane.
But so true. But Kieran, who I always stay in touch with, we talk weekly on the chats and stuff. But Franco, I beg of you, and I'll do any financial thing I can do. Is can we continue to do this? Because this means so much. When I'm busy a lot, and I was sitting up in my area, and I saw it pop on. This is so important to me, and I thank you. I would love to keep this going if we can, and whatever I can do, I want to do it.
Oh, we'll do it.
But Franco, you're a good dude, man. I like to talk to you. So we need to take care of this. You take care of Jake. I know you nurture him, and so I heard you give him math lessons and stuff like that.
Yeah.
This is the dude. This is the West Ham family. This is how it is. We take care of each other. I talk always with Richard, and I talk to Jake, and Geezer. I say thank you, and we have a lot of people there. We need to nurture this and keep it alive, not die. So
No, I remember even when we done the tribute thing to him, I did recognise that without Adam and Titch probably as well, between the two of them, they gave Peach the platform to do what he did. Especially Adam, because I think he fronted the wedge to sort it out, and Titch helped him along in that initial journey. And I think if it weren't for them two, he wouldn't have had that platform. Yeah. And we would never had this now, what we're doing now. It was quite special. So well done, Adam. And well done, Titch.
So agreed. And that's what I'm trying to say, Adam.
We've all had a laugh at it, haven't we? We've all had our moments on it,
Yeah,
all of it.
Hey, I
want to keep this shit alive, and if I need to help out financially, I can. So just Adam, we talk offline. So
yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't think it matters. It continues no matter what. I don't think it needs to be paid. That's what everyone says. Everyone says there's no reason for us to pay for it because we don't use it the amount that you need it to be paid for. So
what can you not pay for it again and still do this, Adam?
But
you don't have to pay for it. Paying for it only allows you to, you can't put a logo up. Maybe you have to have the StreamYard. Their logo goes on the screen and shit that.
So we got none of this now. You just wouldn't have that background bit. That's it.
Something like that. There are a few other things that limits it. I think you can only post to maybe one place. So like just on YouTube or maybe.
Well, that's all you want.
Exactly. Nothing that matters. Like it's
wow.
So at least that's what people are telling me. So look, I can do it, and if it turns out that it's no good, I don't really care. Like I don't regret paying for it ever. I'm so happy that I did it. It was
I
worth,
appreciate that, and we appreciate that.
It was worth every dollar. But like, I don't feel that it was for Peach to give him a platform, and so it's.
And you're so right, and Peach is so important to us, and you know that. And Adam, I can tell you're a business guy, and I am to an extent. So I just wherever it is, either on this channel or whatever, is that we need to make sure that the people that we're connected with, like yourself, like Geezer and all that we stay connected. So it could be this platform or another platform. If it takes a financial thing, I think all of us know we can handle that. But I don't want to lose this. And then at the same time we want to celebrate Peach. But I'm telling you right now, Adam, is that I like talking to you. I missed that you weren't talking so much because you're fun. You're a good guy. So I want to nurture the friendship. Geezer, we talk, and he's taught me more about football than I've known. But I want to keep this alive. I would hate this relationship. There's a lot of West Ham channels, tons of West Ham channels, but there's only certain people that have communications, right? Aren't we part of a certain thing? So I want us to do that. I want to keep that alive.
I agree. I agree with everything you said, except you missed one little thing. Like, I am a nice guy, but I'm also an asshole. Like, I really am. Like, I'm a cunt. It's true.
On the C word. Oh shit.
Yeah. I mean, look, I'm just saying it as it is. Thankfully, it creates a balance, and there's a net positive, and so it works. Don't ask me how, but yeah, it works.
Franco, I'm telling you right now, for the last months now, I was fortunately, because I'm not saying I'm busy, but I am busy. I'm going different places I rest. And when you popped on today, I jumped on that shit like hot fucking fire.
Woo!
Because I thought that you had the charisma that generates West Ham fans. And
there's three of them watching as well, Lawrence.
Well, I don't care about that.
And Lucas.
I can tell you right now, Geezer, he'll tell you. Me and him had different disputes off the different stuffs because we worked hard together.
Oh, Zippy, what are you watching there? I'm watching West Ham Randoms, George, with Peach and Adam Frankel. Oh, is it any good? Well, just when you think that it's terrible, something wonderful happens, George. Oh, Zippy, what's that? It ends!
That was bad, yeah. That was bad.
Who did that?
That was Gatesy.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
How do I not know that? It's for my show. I literally was like, who the fuck did that?
Is that Charlie?
Well, I know Gatesy do Zippy before, so I'm presuming it was him. Yeah, for sure.
Amazing. I'm just trying to see what other ones are on here that are like not too long. There's a bunch that just I don't have a clue what they are. Like this one. Wow. I don't even remember that one.
That was nice.
I don't remember ever seeing that one. Oh, double Kieran, what is going on?
Double, what's going on, dude? Kieran.
All right. Get rid of that one.
Wow. That was a classic Peach edit. I really love that. I hope we don't lose that. I'm going to see if there's actually... Oh, shit. What one was it? It was that. Okay.
Phone and it all went wonky.
Sorry, I'm trying to find a way to save it. And I don't know how. Maybe I can't. I feel like Peach clicking the... I'm not even doing it on purpose. Oh, that's a rubbish one.
I want...
Oh.
You already know who it is. But they have money. They have short arms. I tell you, their arms are this short. Oh, I'm getting mad. I need
it wouldn't be an episode of West Ham Random.
Yeah, then.
We didn't see Peach. Posh Peach, of course.
I agree.
Favorite. I remember when. So, I probably told this before, but I like to get inebriated, let's say, and my memory just turns to crap.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay, buddy.
So, I don't know if I ever told you the origins of Posh Peach. When I first ever spoke to Peach's mum, she said to me, she's like, "Oh, Peach does a really good posh voice. He always does it. It's really good." And so me and Peach talked about his posh voice, and we were like, "You should do it. You should do this whole Posh Peach bit. It will be part of the Peach and
Frankel. Is that right? Yeah.
And it was going to be a segment of the Peach and Frankel show where he would just do a bit where he talks about a subject, and then does his little freestyle. But we had loads of ideas. Peach would honestly, he'd phone me all the time with just nonsense ideas. 9 out of 10 of them would be absolute garbage. No chance we could ever make it work. Peach, we're not going to find a cannon to be able to shoot ourselves out of and film it. It's not possible. We can't do that. But yeah, it was fun. If only the guy knew how to be on time. If only he could have done it.
That's right. Because you ain't got time for that.
I ain't got time for that. I
can tell you something right now, Franco, and Geezer, because I always talk with him somewhat during it. This has been great therapy because I miss this. I miss this type of stuff. We all know a couple years ago, with him in hand, we had these talks. We'd be yelling at each other, disagreeing, but we had a good time. So this is pretty sweet for me, at least.
Well, I couldn't agree more. The thing is, there's something about this channel. When me and Peach first started it up, we were super clear about one thing.